Oh, g'day, Tom here. Just wanting to do a quick review on my new purchase, which is the AEG 18 volt 450G 2-speed grease gun skin. I've been messing around with the manual grease guns for a long time and just getting a bit tired of the messiness, the inconvenience of them. And now I've got some new machinery. I'm constantly greasing up the skid steer loader, the truck, the trailer, the excavator, and also when I'm tightening the tracks on the skid steer, they're tightened with a grease gun, and you end up just there pumping for ages. And the only thing that's been holding me back has been the price of these. They're not cheap, $4.99 just for the skin. But I see this more as a long-term investment. It is going to make life a bit easier, hopefully. These can do much bigger machines and large excavators than what I have. It's probably a bit of overkill for what I need, but you know, it's just one of those things. If you're doing it a lot, why not get something nice? All right. Let's have a look inside. First thing I noticed, there is quite a bit of weight to it, so it's a fairly solid unit. I did look on eBay, and there are other units you can get quite a bit cheaper, and the only problem with those is the grease cartridge sizes here in Australia are different to the ones that the eBay grease guns use. So basically they're no use. So this one does take the right size. Comes with a shoulder strap, which will be handy. I guess that clips on, one would go there. The other clip, I'd say, would go there. So it's a good long size hose. Connector, and it also comes with a small cleaner. Now I think the cleaning pin does go in here. So we'll keep it safe. This one, I'll have to keep that somewhere, otherwise I'll lose that. But that's good for getting into tricky to reach right angle spaces. That's quite handy. And yeah, so we've got a couple of speeds on here. So we've got 1 and 2. And so you've got an adjustment of how much grease goes through. Looks like an air bleed valve there. That's better. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so I'll take that off. Okay. Okay, so you don't need to undo that end, I think. You load in this end. So that way goes in that way. Then take off this one. Okay. So I just heard some air coming out, and there is a little bit of grease coming out there now. So I'll tighten that back up. And we'll take it out the shed and test it out. Right, so I've got the battery here. Pop it in. I've got it set to slow speed, and on the dial here, which does go right up to 50, I've just got it set on 1. These are only small machines. I don't think they need much. I think the 50 was more for large machines where you maybe want to purge all the old grease out. So get that around the right way. Okay, so 1 is just a tiny bit. We'll go 4. Still can't see anything coming through there. Okay. All right, so far it doesn't appear to be working. Oh, it's got a light on there. Oh, there we go. Now there's grease coming through. So for me, I'd probably just have this set onto the on rather than a prescribed amount, and just fill it up until visually I can see the grease coming through. yeah, so a quick little run, and I can already tell that's going to make the process a lot quicker and simpler. This carry handle is quite good, and I guess you could just sit that in there as well. There you go. Nice and compact, easy to move around and zip around the machine, do what needs to be done. And that's also going to be amazing when, because I've got the grease pump up track. So rather than manually having to pump that up, I can just pop that on and just get those tracks out, especially when you de-track at a job site or something like that, and you have to let the grease out, push the track roller forward, and then or sprocket forward, put the track back on again, fill it back up with grease again. This would just be something handy to have with me as another tool just to make life a bit easier. Yeah, pretty happy with it.